They'll say anything. I was like, she's okay. And I left it at that. I didn't put no. Hey, y'all, we're going to wait for everybody to get into the chat. And then we'll start. Hey, guys. Hey, as you can see, Savannah, Georgia, baby. Savannah, Georgia. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we're trying to. We got a lot of stuff going on here, folks. Let me see if I can lift this up just a little bit. Hopefully I can. It may fall. I got it. I didn't have time to go get the new. I didn't get the time to go get a new. Make sure it's not going to fall back. Okay, I think we're good. A tripod. I'm going to get that tonight. I literally just got checked in. I'm out here out front. You know, a lot of stuff has transpired in 24 hours. Like, right? Like I've only have not been in front of this home for 24 hours, and actually probably 48 hours. Oh, perfect. You just put it right on that one. There we go. Perfect. Yep. So we're making sure the base doesn't go anywhere because I'm on the flimsy 9-foot tripod that has a base like this big. Like, who would make a 9-foot tripod with a tiny little base like this? It literally falls everywhere. So hi all that are just coming in. We are out front of Leilani, you know, the House of Horrors for children, right? The House of Horrors for children. This is the house that no child should ever be in. None. The people that are inside that occupy this home probably shouldn't have children either. I mean, Billy Joe on her own has created monsters, right? We're seeing that. We're as taxpayers are paying for that. We're seeing loss of life because of the parenting that goes on in this house. And so we're out front again. We are out front here, just trying to figure out what's going on. We did find out some interesting information. Law enforcement apparently doesn't like working weekends around here. So this weekend they're taking off again. Now, Chief, I'm not sure, you know, maybe I should be assisting you in this because it doesn't seem like you really know your ass from your elbow, in all respect, in all due respect. Because typically what we do is we have, you know, teams. And so our teams are set up in a way where they're either doing 10 or 12-hour days. So you have 2 or 3 teams. So you never have to stop working and your people don't go exhausted. So that's kind of how, you know, normal law enforcement, when they're digging for a 20-month-old in a landfill. Now, granted, we know you're looking for a bag of bones, but whose fault is that, really? Whose fault is that? Because you guys knew about this landfill on October 6th, one day after this child disappeared. One day. Literally one day after this child disappeared, you knew of that landfill. Why didn't you get the professionals in on October 6th? Why did you start talking about what was go on in that landfill on October 6th? Why did it take you until October 16th to finally start looking for this child in the landfill? Before we even rolled into town, that Leilani actually dumped her child and it was picked up and waited there for it to be picked up. That's what a YouTuber was able to find. I can't imagine the FBI, GBI, and Chatham County Police can't put that together, but one single YouTuber and in 24 hours have a good understanding of what's going on here. And then you turn around and tell the public there's nothing you can do with all the history of violence and drugs coming from this home. Have you been monitoring the people coming in and out of this home and their tags? Because, you know, you're talking about addicts here. You're talking about addicts and alcoholics. So where are they getting their drugs? They're still addicts and alcoholics. So somebody's bringing the shit in here. So are you, the law enforcement, monitoring the situation, or how's this working? Do we just kind of do whatever the hell we want to do in Chatham County? Is it the wild, wild west out here? You know, can I just start smoking pot or doing cocaine, doing some rails out here in the street? Is that how we roll in Chatham County? You know, I'm just kind of curious how we work. How does it work around here? As long as we're not on the streets at, you know, past 11, we're okay. I mean, how does it work, Chatham County? Where's the rules of this county? Because clearly the ones I'm reading, which are considered statutes, you know, state statutes, by the way, I don't get where you're getting your law enforcement from, or how you're governing your arrests and things like that. Because from where I'm standing, from Florida coming to Georgia, it looks like I'm more inclined to be arrested for stealing a Snickers bar than murdering a child. You know, that's just me. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how this works. Does anybody know how it works here in Chatham County? I have to be honest, I haven't been arrested yet. I haven't even come close to being arrested yet. So you know, but I'm not that kind of crazy. Like, I'm maybe a little crazy, and I ain't that crazy. All right. And I damn sure, listen to this. So when we were out at Tybee Island, right, one of their friends, right, one of their friends is screaming, telling me I'm horrible. You're horrible. You're a horrible person. I can't believe you followed us here. You're a horrible person. Right? Really? I'm a horrible person? You're protecting a baby murderer. A baby murderer. Like, she killed her kid and threw it away like garbage. But Bullhorn Betty's a horrible person. I can't. I can't. I just can't seem to wrap my head around this. Can't seem to wrap my head around this. But I'm out here and I'm sporting. What does it say? Thank you, Sonia. By the way, this was for something else. This is for Kiely Rodni that she made. And it says team foul play. What does it say? It says Dolly Vision and Bullhorn Betty. Yeah, team foul play. Team foul play. And this is no different. So Leilani, Billy Joe, you know, if you want this crazy YouTuber to leave, the one that tracks you down, if you want this crazy YouTuber to leave, all you got to do is pick up the phone. Any phone in your house, any cell phone will do. Hell, even a broken phone. And all you got to do is pick it up and dial 911. And when you get emergency service on the phone, you tell them what you did. You confess. That's what you need to do. Call them up on the phone and confess to your crimes. Confess to murdering your son. And Billy Joe, confess to murdering, because you are culpable in this. You knew damn well when you left these kids in Leilani's care that they would see their mother do drugs and they would be assaulted. And that was okay for you. Just because you didn't expect her to kill him doesn't mean that you were not culpable, because you knew exactly what this woman was going to do to that child. Maybe not to this degree, but you knew something. You knew something, and you didn't protect him. And that's a piece of shit if I've ever seen one. So Billy Joe, if you want to know how Bullhorn Betty feels about your parenting skills, you can just come onto my channel anytime you want, and you can watch any video. It doesn't matter which one. All it's got to do is have your grandson's face on it, and you'll be able to see how Bullhorn Betty feels about you. All those threats you've been saying. That's your home. Right there. That's your home. I'm right here. I'm right here. Because I'd love nothing more than to have your ass thrown in jail, or any of your crazy ass friends, by the way, to put their hands on me. Because I've been itching to throw one of you guys in jail and let a law enforcement tell me that I got to sit by like Diana. They don't say that to Bullhorn Betty. They may say that and pull that crap with you, but they don't say that to me. You put your hands on me, baby. I'd love nothing more than to put you to jail, right? And your daughter, and your crazy ass killer daughter. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Absolute facts, absolutely. What effing law enforcement agent takes weekends off? Have you heard that before?
I was shocked.
Rick Wells, if you're watching, that's a sheriff in Manatee County. Do law enforcement take weekends off? I was uncertain about that, because I recall you guys working whenever a baby's missing. You guys work around the clock nonstop until that baby's found. Am I missing something here, Mr. Wells, Sheriff Wells? You know, we got this doofus here in Chatham County that doesn't know his ass from his elbow, running a murder investigation on a 20-month-old with mama out of jail, walking free, being able to hang out with other kids. She can't remember how she killed her kid, but hey, let's throw some more kids in there and hope they're okay, right? That's what we do these days. Look at the statistics. How many families have 2 murders in it? None. Very, very limited. I mean, it takes a cold-hearted bitch to raise 2 murderers, but you got to remember the third brother, Paul, right? He's somehow involved in all this too. So really, you got 3 kids that are probably going to be, and yourself, by the way. So that's 4 people in your family that's going to be going to jail related to murder charges. We got mom and 3 of her kids. Mom and 3 of her kids. Mom and 3 of her kids. Don't give these people peace. If you guys drive down this road, that was a neighbor. I don't think the neighbors like you, honey. Don't know. I'm sure they don't like you after me showing up in town. If they liked you before, gave you the benefit of the doubt, I'm pretty sure they ain't doing it no more. They're like, you brought this crazy bitch from Florida. We don't like you. You need to get out of our neighborhood. What is today? Yeah, how's it Yay. Update. Yeah, your law enforcement decided to take another weekend off. So they're going to leave a baby still. Back bones out there in the landfill. Don't know when they're going to take the time to do their job. God bless you. This is why votes matter. And Chief, I just want to let you know, I've been making sure every person that stops here, and there's been a lot. There's been a lot. And, you know, word travels. Word travels, Chief and Mayor. Word travels. I'm making sure everybody, every stinking person, every person that drives by here and sits and talks to me, I remind them, votes matter. Votes matter. And you want this shit to stop? You want this shit to stop? Lock this woman up on past criminal conduct, violate her probation, and get her the hell in jail, right? Because I'm telling you, this looks really bad on you and the mayor. And everybody out there, you guys need to be doing your part too, right? What's your part? Your part is not just, this is my part. No justice, no peace here. You know what your part is from home? Your part is from home is to pick up those phones and make the mayor's life and the chief of police life a living hell until they get the message. That is the only thing that's going to work. And I'm in town for a while. So baby, if you know anything about me, I just might go up to your county commissioner meetings or your school board meetings, or you don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to get your meeting schedule. I'm going to get your meeting schedule because this is a political matter now for me. I want this chief of police gone. I want the mayor gone. If this is the best that they're going to provide for this community, they don't need to be here. They don't need to be here. Where did they come from? Oh, hello. Oh, just sit it right there. Thank you. Thank you so kindly. Dinner is served. We got some pizza from, thank you. Nice people. So we're just getting started out here. Here's our Betty Bullhorn, our official Betty Bullhorn. Say hey. She got egged, you know. And I've got to be honest with you. I have done a lot of stuff, you know, across this country, like literally a lot of crazy stuff, right? You guys have watched it. You guys been on tour with me, right? I've never been egged. I've never been egged. So she took one for the team, right?
I'll take another one.
She'll take another one, she says. Another, where's this family affording all their luxury? Oh, because prostitute mom, you know, she stopped which is Gma, right? Grandma, prostitute grandma. She stopped hooking and then decided she liked pipes so much she decided to be a pipe fitter. And you know, she couldn't get away from the pipes, you know what I'm saying? Lots of pipes going on in this family, you know, crack pipes, you know, meth pipes, you know, stuff like that. There's a lot of pipes going on here. But mom decides that grandma decides she wants to be a pipe fitter, which, you know, welders and stuff, they make good money. I was actually going to do that at one point in time. But you know what? I decided to become a YouTuber instead, right? And travel the country and make people like this pay a heavy price for what they've done to this child. And not only that, but I was all for Billy Joe. You know, when I first came here, I'm thinking, you know, this grandmother's had, you know, so much stuff happen to her. You know, her daughter killed her grandson. She seems distraught. And then I started looking into it and realizing she had custody of this kid. And so I'm still trying to give this woman the benefit of the doubt, right? I'm still trying to give this woman a benefit of the doubt. And then we hear about the abuse.
Me and her got in a screaming match.
The abuse.
Yeah.
You got in a screaming match?
Yeah.
With Billy Joe?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
She said, I get that y'all want answers. We want answers too. I said, then why are you not out asking your daughter for answers instead of partying it up with her at Stingrays? Why are y'all taking shots instead of asking each other what the fuck happened to the baby?
Right.
And I've got videos of her on the porch telling the cops that we were annoying her and we were trespassing on her property. Because according to the supervisor of Chatham County Police Department of this precinct, there's 13 inches of public easement on this side of the road, but not on that side.
So, well, I've always been told Yeah.
I came by yesterday.
Whenever you have power lines, those power lines are on the public easement. So anything from those power lines to the road or the setbacks, that's public easement. So I don't know what kind of horse shit, but they've been feeding the people of this county a bunch of garbage.
Oh, we sent them all packing. All 6 of them left last night without saying a word because we shut them down.
Yeah.
My daughter's
So what? So they keep leaving.
The police, yeah.
Oh, the police, but not these people in here.
They're still.
Oh well, we haven't made you climb walls yet. Don't worry. Your Tybee Island trip was just one of many you're going to need to have while I'm out here. And I haven't even got my team here yet. It's just Bullhorn Betty. It's like, this is like, buckle up, Chatham County.
I'm along for the ride. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, buckle up, because this has just started. Bullhorn Betty just got into town. And not only that, but I brought friends. So my friends, thank you. God bless you. My friends, Chronicles of Olivia and Mom, are going to be here tomorrow. And wait until these streets get a little taste of MGL. What? Yeah. MGL fights for these babies, right? Who the hell else am I going to have? Oops. Yeah. Sorry about that. I hit a button. But, we're here. Chronicles of Olivia is going to be here tomorrow with Mom. And then we got MGL and Justin coming in November. Like just a few short days away. I'm not leaving. Like I packed the car this time. You can't see it because
I can do your laundry for you.
Okay, great. But I packed. I got warm clothes. I got cold clothes. I'm here until these sickos. I think there's 3 of them so far. That's all I've been able to find. That's the evidence I've been able to find. So we can convict. Well, not necessarily evidence. We still need the body, right? But all the information I've acquired has expressed that, Billy Joe's obviously the culpable because she had the duty of care. She should not have had this child with Leilani to even kill. So it all starts with Billy Joe. If she would have done her job properly, this child would be here, period. Whether Quentin's mom was effed up or not, it wouldn't matter because the person that was in charge of taking care of him, Billy Joe, wouldn't have had this child around her so she could kill him. Not only that, but when we found out that Leilani actually targeted this specific child, so everybody in there, now mind you, on Leilani's Facebook page, I think it was September 28th, possibly, but it was September 20th. She posted about how she can't even horseplay with her husband and her children without somebody thinking it's wrong. Right? She can't. So the people in this house knew she was beating on this child. Why would you leave a child in her custody? And this goes for Danny too. Everybody thinks Danny's all sweet and innocent and shit like that. No, he's not. Because he knew what was going on in this house and he did drugs in front of these kids too. Let's be honest. Yeah. He's smoking that pipe right next to her. Right? Every one of these kids came out of the hospital drug addicted to cocaine. Every last child. Grandma knew that. Why did it take Zane becoming almost 4 years old before Grandma decides to step in? What pushed Grandma's hand? Was the state coming after your grandkids? Did you lie to the courts so Leilani wouldn't lose custody? Because if you did, baby, you even got more blood on your hands than she does. Because you knew better. And you're old enough to know better. And how the hell are you taking custody of children when you're gone for weeks at end? Who the hell were you thinking was going to watch these kids? None of this makes sense. Law enforcement knows. What the hell are they doing? You know what they're doing? They're taking the weekend off, folks.
Like off.
That's what they're doing. They're taking the damn weekend off. I have never seen I have no faith in this law enforcement body. I mean, if they don't even care about a 20-month-old, nobody's safe in this county. Nobody. If this is what you get when the most innocent of innocent, if this is the best you're going to get from your law enforcement here, I get the FBI's here. I get that. FBI's great outfit, but they're not leading the investigation. Chatham County Police Department's leading the investigation. The FBI is only providing resources, i.e. the bodies that are in that trash-filled landfill, right? The FBI is going through all that garbage, literally. We do rotations. That's how you keep things moving. That's how you don't have to stop. Everybody has rotations. They have their time from this time to this time. They have an hour, 2-hour break, back to work until their shift change. And then you constantly have fresh people coming in with, fresh eyes, fresh bodies. They're rested. It's called, rotation. What you do at the police department, like you have your night shift workers and you have your day shift workers. I mean, the chief should know this. This is not rocket science.
Our inmates get watched all the time, don't
they? And if you can't handle it, maybe it's time for you to start deputizing some good citizens to go out there and suit up and help you. I mean, it is just going through trash meticulously and making sure any possibility of evidence is moved to the side and the rest of the garbage is dispersed to the other side. So it's not like this is not, granted, the FBI is involved and I wouldn't want anybody else's hands on the stuff either. I mean, to be honest with you, but when you're showing the whole population that you need a break, break, like Quentin Simon's not getting a break. He's dead. He's not getting a break, but you're sure giving his mama and his grandma a break. You're giving them a big break. This shit don't happen anywhere else in this country except Chatham County and Hawkins County. I guarantee that. Nowhere in this country do we deal with crap like this. And for you guys to be next to Hawkins County, that's not good. That's poor leadership. Poor leadership. Where does leadership? Because these beat cops, they take commands from top brass, right? That means the chief of police and the mayor. Mayor tells chief of police what he can and cannot do, right? Were you guys on Dolly Visions this morning? We had a mayor coming in. Might I say, it may not be the mayor of this county, but we're mayor approved. And that's good news for Bullhorn Betty. I'm trying to find all y'all super stickers and super chats. I haven't ran across them. I'm on this little ass screen. So we're out here. Let me see. Oh, thank you. Thank you, love. Very sweet. I know there's more. I'm trying to, there we go, Misfit. Glad you were out there recording, fighting the good fight while all other YouTubers are taking the night off. Oh, no, they're not taking the night off. They're boozing it up, and then they're going to come and put Bullhorn Betty in their description so they can get as much money as they can make off my name, right? By making money off of Quentin Simon's name without doing anything for this little boy. They haven't posted one flyer. They haven't put one sign up. They damn sure haven't had the expense of coming down to Georgia or up to Georgia, depending on where they are, and having to sleep in hotels for a weeks on end, right? Because now I'm here for the long haul. So I ain't going home. I'm not going home. Like, I'm here. If I can't afford a room, guess what? I'm sleeping in the car or sleeping over at somebody's house. Just letting you know how it works here. Like, I'm here. We're not leaving until this bitch goes to jail. Like, I'm done. Like, gloves are off with this chick. As soon as Olivia gets here, we're gonna be firing off the bullhorns. I'm gonna try to get a ticket around here if I can tomorrow. I keep deciding whether we should do the protest stuff at the sheriff's department, but the sheriff's taking days off, right? They don't work on the weekends around here. If you guys want to do something, do something. Is actually, this is the stupid stuff that they say. They say if you have copyright, like if a car drives by here and it has music that's copyrighted, do you know all I have to do is go into YouTube and explain that, and they release the copyright because it's passing by a public outlet. So whatever these stupid YouTubers are trying to tell people of how we can stop this and how we can stop that, they're just idiots, and they're making you do a bunch of stupid shit because they just want to watch you do stupid shit. That's just how petty they are. But it doesn't work because, as you know, every single one of my videos are still monetized. So whatever they're telling you that they say is going to work, just like all this other nonsense, it's not going to work. Why? Because they're idiots and they have hate in their heart. And so they try to use these creative ways to try to take people down and stuff like that. They can't do a Bullhorn Betty. Like, when I come after you, I come after you. They don't even have the grit. They don't have the balls. It's Friday night. Should be interesting. Shameless fam. Oh, I'm sure if they are here, they're going to be partying. They're probably going to have some friends start coming over here, going in and out. But if they're not here, we've already got all their friends. That's what the last couple days were all about. We had to identify where they are in Tybee Island. We had to identify the people that they're hanging around with. We have to identify the homes that they live in, because whenever these people go bye-bye, guess what? We're going to find ways to do it. We're gonna find ways to get it done. And you can tell those little punks that they're little punks. So must be coming from the girl's house with the red dog that doesn't know how YouTube works. The one that likes to assault people. Those YouTube use for their content, they are the one piece of shit making money off this baby. Yeah, because they're exploiting this child. I'm out here working for this child. They're exploiting this child, and they're using my name and Dolly Vision's name to gain profit off exploiting this child. Let's be honest, what we're dealing with. They're pointing, saying, hey, they're doing this, but meanwhile, they're actually the ones doing it. So I think people on YouTube have wisened up, because I can see it across the platforms. You know, people that are responsible here on YouTube are getting sick and tired of these hate channels. They really are. They're realizing that everybody likes drama, but they don't really like the drama. If they can come to a channel and get real content and real information, they will step over that drama channel to get to real information. And that's what we provide. And that's why our numbers are growing so exponentially while their numbers barely even move each month. It's because of that one factor. And I have to be honest with you. Thank you to JLR, because when I was getting into the drama, he's the one that pulled me back and said, you know, you need to stick with the content. You need to be strict and stick with the content. The content, you just stay focused on the content. He said everything else will fix itself. And that's what I did. And it has. But there are times that we want to get drama up in here, you know, and this is one of those times. Why? Because you know what? For the first time since we've been here, we start seeing cops running up and down this road. They're watching this house now, right?
They're watching us.
Yeah. Well, hey, it doesn't matter. And
they're out here.
Yeah, at least they're out here. And you know what? The cops in front of Gabby Petito's watched us too, but they also they were protecting us. I mean, they were protecting us. These people are crazy.
No, they're trying to arrest us for trespassing.
Oh.
Right there by that yellow gate.
Oh, so you're trying to trespass people and arrest them?
Yep. 6 of them last night.
Well, Chief, come make my day.
I have the interview on my phone if you want to see it.
Come arrest Bullhorn Betty. Should I go over there and stand on the thing so you can see me? So you have proof that I stepped on her property? Is that what you need, Chief? I mean, I'll go over there right now and step on the property so you can see.
They also told us that over there was their property, but over here, instead over here, it was basically public property, that it wasn't their property. But we couldn't go over there.
We asked them to call from county to come prove it, and they couldn't do that either.
I want you guys to come and show me where the setbacks and easements are. Because if you come here with that bullshit with Bullhorn Betty, we're going to have a problem.
And then
Chief?
Lieutenant also told us that hundreds and thousands of babies die all around the world.
Yeah.
He
used to DM me babies die on a daily basis. I said, so this one doesn't matter, is what you're saying.
Oh my God.
Because it happens so much, this one doesn't matter.
It's crazy. Yeah, but doesn't it say on the sign that you can still leave,
Yeah, 13 inches easement.
Oh, you can't, I mean, I mean the memorial. You put stuff at the memorial?
No, we're not allowed to trespass now.
Yep.
No one's allowed
You know why I did that? Because where I stood was public easement. You see those utility poles? Those utility poles are put in a public easement. So anything from those utility poles to the road is public easement. Setbacks. But Chief, you got evidence now. Come arrest Bullhorn Betty for trespassing. They moved our memorial that was out here up in that yard and now tells everybody they can't go. You know what? We put hundreds, almost, that right there is $1,000 or more. But this family's a piece of shit. Piece of shit. They all deserve to be in jail. He told us on Facebook he will be there sooner. Who? Yep. Call the law. Call the law for trespassing. Because you know what? Me going to jail, it'll help my case. I'll have this whole road filled up like there's no tomorrow. It's nobody's business. Power lines are set on public property. They surely are. They have to be. They have to have easements in order to do that. Oh, by the way, Chief, I was a real estate agent. That's how I know this. See, I do a lot of things. I do a lot of things. I had a lot of experiences in life. I did this because I didn't know what I wanted to do, you know? So I got in the medical field. I got in the insurance world. I got in the accounting field. But everything I do beyond expectation. So it's no, you know, it's not rocket science to realize that you can go on to your public records and find out where the property line is, where the setbacks, where the easements are on these properties, where the public access is on these properties, right? Because eventually one of these days, you're probably going to put some sidewalks down here when you start getting some money in this county, because you guys are broke bitches up in here, right? You can't even afford your law enforcement to work around the clock to find a 20-month-old baby. Excuse my language, folks.
Have enough money to go to a golf tournament.
I've been driving. I'm tired.
She also
Because all
said
that money.
that she wasn't at
I'm ready
risk
for
of-
my bed.
She wasn't at risk to any other child. She said
So
there wasn't any risk to
taking a
anybody.
bite out of crime for you. That's okay. We'll keep tabs on your mistake, Chief. We'll keep tabs on them since you can't. You're ill-equipped to do so. Since you're ill-equipped to run an investigation, you're ill-equipped to arrest a baby murderer, and you're ill-equipped to properly govern in this. I mean, you lost all control. When you have officers out here harassing your voters at 11 o'clock at night, but you let baby killers run your street at night, we got a problem here.
Is that her? Is that Billy?
Somebody just walked into the camper here.
No justice.
No
No justice, no peace!
No justice, no peace.
Justice for baby
Why are you not
Quentin!
out that landfill in the garbage that you put that baby in?
We're back. We'll be here all night.
Yeah. Climb walls, baby, climb walls. I ain't leaving here until you bitches are arrested.
We have some tequila for you.
Nanny, come outside, Nanny.
Yeah, I got some Patron for you.
Come show some support at the Tanger Outlets on the 30th from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m.
And I'm curious, all the money that we put into that memorial and you got it blocked off, that wasn't for you or your family. That was for baby Q. You don't deserve any of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the camper's going.
Murderers. Anyways,
Ratchet ass bitch right there.
nasty,
Throw your hands up.
nasty. Go get your John, bitch.
Put your
Take the
hands
cross
behind your
off
back.
fence while you're at it.
They have no care in the world for this baby. None. What they're probably going to do is take all that crap right there and end up pawning it for crack. I guarantee it. Watch. If it ain't her, it's going to be her son. Because they're sick. They're sick.
Justice for Quentin.
Exclusive.
No
Police
justice,
asked for
no
$250,000 to offset costs for search. What did I tell you? It's a financial issue here. I'm telling you, when I roll into these areas and I start looking at the lack thereof of law enforcement, it typically comes down to financial means. They can't afford this, so they stop. They try to save resources, like they don't like paying overtime. So a 20-month-old can stay out in a landfill because we have overtime issues here in Chatham County. I mean, that's basically the way I'm reading it. And you know what? It's just putting 1 + 1 = 2. You know, it's the deductive
Baby
reasoning.
killer.
You guys should be taking a ride out there and smell that. I had to sit out there and do a video, and it stunk to high heaven. Why aren't you guys sitting out there waiting to find Whitney. You don't even care about this boy. You've never cared about this boy. Billy Joe, it was okay for you to leave that child with his mother, knowing he was going to be beaten and knowing she was going to do drugs in front of him. And that was okay for you.
Nanny, come outside.
Yeah. People in Chatham County, get out and vote. I actually brought my voter ballot with me here so I can mail it in since I'm going to be here because I got to deal with this stuff, you know. So I'm voting in my county, and it's going to be mailed from here, from Georgia to Florida to make sure my vote counts. So I want everyone out. If I brought my ballot with me here to Georgia to make sure I got an opportunity to vote in my elections, y'all need to be going out and getting your election ballots. And if you already voted for this chief, you can go right up to the election office. If you voted for this mayor, you can go right up to the election office and you can change your vote. You can do that today. You can do that tomorrow. Go to your election office if you've already turned in your mail-in ballots and ask them that tell them you want to change your vote. Tell them you want to change your vote. And you go in there, and I don't care what law enforcement, somebody's got to be better than this police chief. Somebody's got to be better than this mayor. Anybody's better than this damn mayor. Right? So we want to get everybody, you know, energized. We want to get people out there to the ballot box, and we want to make sure that we vote this chief of police and this mayor off. Now, I don't even know if they're up for election this year, but if they're not, in 2 years they will be. And when that happens, you guys need to remember this right here. Them leaving a baby every single weekend they take off. Every single blessed weekend since this child has been missing, they've taken off. That's horse shit. If I've ever seen it. Duty Rod. Am I wrong? Chris McDonough, am I wrong? I mean, you guys know this stuff better than me. I mean, I've been around the block a time or two. I've been to a lot of these cases. I ain't never heard nothing like this before. I'm just saying.
We're not going anywhere. No justice, no peace.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. Leilani Simon's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Leilani Simon's got to go. Put your arms up, girl. It's a matter of time before those silver cuffs are wrapped around him, and I hope they're wrapped tight. They'll never be wrapped as tight as your hands around your child's neck. There is no justice for this baby. None. Even when you go to jail and they put you under the jail, it's still not justice for this baby. Oh, we got the people that are with me are community are people from the community.
Have they even created a Facebook or anything? Like,
oh no, they have done nothing. They turned their Facebook and stuff off because we were following them.
Yeah, they shut it all down.
They shut it off. Like these people are pieces of work.
Child, I'll be out there looking.
Oh, they're not looking for that. No flyers.
Listen,
when I came in here and I realized there was no flyers anywhere in this town, I brought flyers with me. And I actually came on here and said, I know exactly how many flyers are in this town. I said, guess how I know that? Because I'm the only one that brought them. And when Ruth was sitting out here, I said, why is there no missing person flyers on any of these polls? And you know what she told me? F-U-B. Really? So I'm here to look for a child while you're sitting in there drinking your beer and smoking your crack pipe. Great. Congratulations. Parent of the fucking year. I'm going to make sure you lose everything. Everything. Your house, your camper. It's gone, babe. It's gone. You're done. You lost everything. Billy Joe gave everyone permission to come
now.
onto.
That ain't gonna help you.
Play some of that Christian music now.
God
right?
shuns you. God don't want your kind.
God's unfound God
Trust me,
now.
you're going straight to hell. You better be praying. It ain't helping you. You should have thought about that before you left that child with a murderer.
Glad your window's open. You can hear everything we've got to say.
There we go.
I sure will lift up my voice. No justice!
There's no peace!
Climb walls,
No
baby!
justice!
Climb
No
walls!
peace! No justice! No peace!
Hey, Leilani,
No
it must
justice!
suck. It must
No
suck to
peace!
know that that baby you killed everybody loved. It must suck that that child you hated so much is loved by so many, and nobody can stand your sorry ass. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
No
No
justice! No peace!
I don't need my bullhorn.
No justice!
No, I'm doing just fine without the bullhorn, baby. I mean, the bullhorn has always been a prop.
No justice! No peace!
So for all of those
No
people that are in the
justice,
chat
no
right now, if you
peace.
guys have not liked this video, please go out and like this video. And
Why
do
don't
not
you come
forget,
right in
even though
and
Dolly
play with
Vision is
us?
not here with me right at the
Play
moment,
that music
he
if you
will be
want to
out
be
here. So
flirted
don't
up
forget to
for
sub
everybody
him
to
up
see
if you're
just
wanting
for him.
information.
You got all
Also,
that money for
Chronicles
your
of
crack
Olivia is
cocaine.
going to be
You got
out
enough
here.
money, thank you,
MGL is going to be out here. Justice for All is going to be out here. You know, JLR, probably not, because we haven't seen much of him anywhere. So, you know, that's kind of where we are at. If you guys hear from JLR, maybe go in there and tell him to get his ass to Georgia where he's needed, where he can really do some good for some children. You know,
What
just
happened to
saying.
him in the church?
He was on last night.
Oh, was he?
I heard him say I might be going on a mission.
Oh, well, hopefully he does come on a mission, because we could use his help. Oh, you guys are welcome. This is, you know, this is all we do is inspire communities. We come into communities and we inspire them to have their voices heard. And we expose crap like this when law enforcement allows baby killers to run the street of their county. And we condemn them for that act, by the way. You know, it wouldn't be so bad on law enforcement right now if there wasn't such a major history of this violence. If everybody in this community didn't realize these children were not being properly cared for, and that their mom wasn't beating on them, and this could have possibly been a horrible accident, I wouldn't be coming down on the mayor or the police chief as hard as I'm coming down on them. But I am, because what they're doing is wrong. It is wrong, and they're lying to the public as to why they're doing it. They have enough evidence to arrest this girl on a violation of probation. They have enough evidence to arrest her for, you know, the abuse on these children, the neglect. Children getting out of their house at midnight and walking down this road, this very busy road. That is endangerment to a child, okay? Failure to lock a door, failure to secure your children in a home is negligent. Okay, so this idea that there's nothing here, there's no meat on the bone, they gotta wait until they find the body parts, folks. They gotta wait to find the body parts, because the last 2 years of this child's life being beaten is not enough. It's not enough for this fucking chief, excuse my language. It's not enough for him, right? It's not enough for him. Not enough for him. Not the 2 years that she's been beating on all these children. No, not good enough. Not good enough. No, we gotta find the baby parts. We got to find the baby parts. Then we can start doing something. Maybe that's the reason why they refused to arrest Billy Joe for the assault. And I looked at the statutes in Georgia, and what they told that lady down there, Diana, was a flat out lie. They told her that she could not prosecute, and they were not going to prosecute it. Not only did she have a signed affidavit, she accompanied that signed affidavit with evidence that would have put Billy Joe in jail. And they refused to arrest Billy Joe for those crimes. So why is this family can kill babies and assault neighbors? Why are they keep getting this lucky? No other person. These people here are about to get arrested for trespassing, right? They're about to get arrested for trespassing, but a baby killer can walk the streets of Chatham County and there's no problem with it. None. Sad. Votes matter, folks. You voted yourself into this mess. You can vote yourself out of it. Just saying.
You what?
Can I put my vape back here? I bet you I did.
She don't deserve to be called a grandmother.
Oh, and then just to let you guys know, tomorrow, Saturday, we're going to be having a protest right here on this road, 535 Buckhalter Road, Savannah, Georgia, 31405. If anybody's in the area and you want to come out and represent your voice for this baby, please do so. Chronicles of Olivia will be out. Again, over 2 million followers she has. And we're going to keep going. We're not done yet. I brought some heavy artillery with me when I came on this trip. We will not let this, like you, police chief, you're on blast. You had the protection of your mainstream media here in this town, but now you pissed a bunch of YouTubers off. So now you're going worldwide, baby. Now you're going worldwide with this nonsense. We'll make you famous. We'll make you famous. Not the kind of fame you want, but we'll make you famous. So,
God ain't gonna help you.
yeah. Repent. Yeah, you repent. You pick up the phone. You call law enforcement, and you admit what you did. You admit what you did, and you start cooperating with the investigation. That's how we do it. Guys, I'm sorry I'm missing a bunch of your stuff. You are so inspiring indeed. Go team Quentin Simon.
Is it an iPhone?
Rest for Simon. Thank you, love.
Oh, this?
Thank you.
I don't know. You can come check it.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Missionary churches coming by, honking the horn. God bless them. You know, it takes this community. That when the community's had enough, then you know, my work here will be done. You know, when the community's had enough, and the community holds their public officials accountable and force them to be transparent in this investigation. Now, I understand that there's a lot of stuff that I'm not stupid. You know, this is not my first rodeo. So there are some things that go directly to the integrity of the investigation when it comes to this. You know, we don't want to disrupt that investigation. That's not our intention here. Our intention here is to expose the Chatham County Police Department, and with mayor's approval, because the mayor wouldn't allow this for anybody else. So this is definitely mayor approved. And if it's not mayor approved, the mayor needs to start coming out and speaking out against it, because I am gunning for their jobs. And trust me, if you don't know anything about me, I've removed several politicians from their seats with the work of the community. And my work will never be done. My work will never be done. We had a huge shakeup in Manatee County. If you don't believe me, look at the last 4 years. That is a direct result from the work that I and many others have done. We changed our whole entire county government. It wasn't working for us, and you know what we did? We went out and fixed it, and that's what you guys need to do as well. You can do it. You can do it. And you know what? It takes just one voice. One voice inspires another voice. That voice inspires another voice. Next thing you know, you have a huge team of voices. You're no longer by yourself. You're no longer alone. You can go into your counties and tell them what you want. You can go in there and fight for this never to happen again, right? You can make sure that a woman accused of killing a baby with this much history of violence and drug abuse and all this junk that goes on in this house, like they haven't even raided this house for the drugs that come in and out of here. They haven't even done any searches on their friends that are probably peddling the drugs in this house. You know, let's talk about other crimes other than Quentin that I can see that we can start squeezing this family with. You know, that's completely lawful, right? It doesn't jeopardize any case in a court of law. Why? Because I'm a legal professional. I'm usually the one that prepares those pleadings. I may not be, you know, completely engulfed in Georgia law, but yours is similar to Florida law. A few nuances here, a few nuances there, but pretty much you guys run your state the way the Florida runs their state. So this idea that I don't know how this all works is ludicrous.
I'll make some signs tonight.
And I got signs. We do have signs, and because the last time I was here, somebody dropped off signs, but we were leaving the next day.
This one's better.
And we just wanted to make sure before we rolled out of town that we let Leilani and her mama know you can run, but you can't hide, because they did. They tried to run. I mean, they weren't running from the law. They were running from the YouTubers. And guess what? They got caught with their pants down. And not only that, but we exposed the hell out of them. They are on tabloid news across this country. They are screaming, this smells a lot like Casey Anthony. Thank you, Dolly Vision. Thank you for the turtles that called in. Thank you for the coffee club that helped and assisted in locating and being out here. I mean, everything out here has been donated by either the coffee club or the turtle gang, period. We wouldn't be out here.
Hey, Dolly.
Everybody saying, hey, Dolly. Is Dolly live streaming me? If he is, hey, Turtle Gang. Bullhorn Betty representing the what is it called? Amityville Horror House? Sounds like whorehouse. I guess it could go for either or, really. I mean, Billy Joe does live here.
Right here.
So, just saying. Was that tacky? Don't worry. I'm sure that smelly cabbage is going to have something to say. Boots on the ground for the voiceless. Nothing to hate about. That's God. Yes, thank you. Absolutely.
Yep.
I'm trying to get it hit, but I can't. I can't. Casey. Oh, I just realized what it was. Casey. That's kind of cool how you did that. It's like the light bulb. You guys just saw the light bulb go off above my head. Oh, and I heard Nerdy Addict's going to be here tomorrow. He might be getting the drone up. I'm hoping we have a good turnout tomorrow. If not, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, the team's going to be here for a little minute. A turtle for Dolly and now a coffee. Thank you. Make my day better. Right. Are they in the house? Oh yeah, they're in the house. We've already watched them walk out. You know, I've already had my say. I think one of them was Billy Joe. Who knows? I don't like the lady. She doesn't like me. That's okay. I don't murder kids. And I damn sure if I'm responsible for a child, I would never put them in harm's way. She's a piece of shit. And I'm going to expose that. You know, I just want to say thank you to all the great law enforcement officers that are in Chatham County. I know there's a lot of great ones, and I'm very, very sorry that you have to work under this police chief. I can't imagine how difficult it must be when you're just trying to give law and order, and you're just trying to do law and order, and you're trying to help your community, and you got this yahoo that doesn't know his ass from his elbow giving you guys commands and orders. I can't imagine what that must feel like when you know better than he does. So I get it. So I just want to say thank you to all the great men and women that are in blue that are sitting here tirelessly.
Amen. No justice, no peace.
Tirelessly, you know, and working out there in some awful, disgusting, you know, environment. It's a landfill. They got to go through the most disgusting of this. Can you imagine the smell? Like, God bless these law enforcement, but damn, their chief sucks. Go home? Did you even ask your team if they wanted to go home, or did you just make the administrative decision to take off yet another weekend because your ass is too lazy to work? Like, what? If this is the best you're going to do, like, nobody's safe here. Like, if this is the half-ass work we get from law enforcement here over a 20-month-old baby, none of us are safe. Do you think they'll even put half this energy in an adult like me?
Right.
This is the best they got. And then we're finding out they're begging for money. Like, I understand that they have to pay these people for this. And you know, I hope they get the $250K that they need. Maybe then they will get off their ass and stay out there. You know, pay the damn overtime. Keep the people out there. Do rotations so people aren't exhausted and working themselves needlessly. You know, there's better ways to do this, Chief, and you're doing it wrong. I've gone all over this country. I know the right way to do things, and I know the wrong way to do things at this point. And the way you're doing them is wrong. I understand you think in your head, in your twisted head, that you're doing the right thing. You're not. Oh my God, Tammy. Thank you so much. God bless you. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. But you know, this should never happen. And think about that. How would you feel if this was your child? All of us have children or grandchildren, right? Every one of us has somebody special that we love, whether it's our cat or our dogs if we're alone, right? Like we have people that we care about and that we love. Can you imagine having a loved one, your child missing, and law enforcement says, well, you know, we'll get back to it Monday morning. We'll start again Monday morning. Are you effing kidding me? Like, I don't get this. And they're playing Frozen and stuff over there because some Yahoo told them if they play something that it's going to screw with my video. I guarantee you that this video, and I'm going to prove it, this video, everything that they just did, guess what? By the time this is all said and done, this video here is going to still be monetized. So you're making people do stupid stuff that doesn't work.
Yeah.
But I know, but they're that what they told them is if they play copyrighted music, then we can't monetize it. It doesn't matter whether this video is monetized or not. I'm still going to be out here. I'm still going to be out here, and I'm still going to be seeking justice for that little boy. And I'm still going to be condemning every freaking person that walks into this house. Every single person. They are lucky. They are lucky that my whole entire team, that, you know, again, this is not my team, it's our team, right? Olivia, JLR, they are lucky they weren't here. Because if they were here, every single face, every single tag, every single everything, we would know everything about every single person that was over here. And we would be making sure that everybody knew that they're hanging out with baby killers. Their mamas, their daddies, their sisters, their employers. That's not Bullhorn Betty doing that. But I guarantee it would be done. Clip that. Don't let her get away like Brian Laundrie. No, they're not getting away. They're not getting away at all. We have way too many people with eyes on this road. Have you seen these? These are people that are driving up and down here. They're driving up and down here all night long. They're keeping an eye on this house like what? And unfortunately, it's not law enforcement. It's the people. The people are making sure that this woman stays in her house. So, yeah. Like and sharing, give Simon Quinton a voice. Thank you, Casey. Thank you for all the love and support. Don't forget to hit that like button. We've got people out here, you know. This is a smaller crowd, but it's because people didn't know where we went. They just thought, actually, I heard everybody thought we were going to jail. First of all, Bullhorn Betty has never gone to jail in any state that she's ever been in because I follow the law. You know, yeah, I may push to that, but I follow that law right to that line. Believe that. So I do push. That's my job. That's why I'm here. You know, it's not just about the pressure on this family. It's the pressure on the law enforcement counterparts. It's pressure on the mayor. It's pressure. It's being the boil on the butt of the political environment here in this county to get them off their butt and pay attention to what's going on in their county. Because let me tell you, when people start realizing that they're being duped by their chief, that this lady can't possibly go to jail for any past crimes that she's committed against her children, that horse crap. Have you ever, I'm sure there's people right now that's in Savannah County that got in trouble, got away from that trouble, and then got the knock on the door from the police saying, hey, we know you did this. You need to come to jail, right? Because it's a crime that you committed that you just got caught for, right? Right? So why can't you arrest her for beating her kids prior to him disappearing, Chief? Why did it take you 10 days from October 6th to October 16th to start looking at that landfill, Chief? Why do you keep lying to the people here in Chatham County? Because every time I come with the truth, after your lie, you have a little more egg on your face. And it looks really bad for the person, i.e. the mayor. And if the mayor really gives a damn about this child, he should be here, not me. Mayor, where are you?
If he doesn't care about anybody's child.
Where are you, Mayor? Because I haven't seen you come public about this case in your county, not one time. That is not a mayor that I would want to employ in my county. Now, mind you guys, he's taking your tax dollars. He's spending your money. You're paying for this garbage. You're paying for this lack of action. You're paying for the lies that they're shoveling down your throat. You're paying with every single tax dollar you spend at the gas pump, on your sales tax if you have sales tax, on your state tax if you have state tax, right? Every place you go, you're putting money in your mayor's pocket for this nonsense out here, because it's times like this is when your money should really matter, right? When you have politicians and you pay, it's not all the ins and outs from the day to day. It's when the big cases come. That's what you're paying them the big bucks for. And you know what? They're failing their community. And I'm sorry, me as a political activist and an activist for the voices of the voiceless, I am sorry. They are now colliding head on here in Chatham County. So much so, like I said, I am very ready to start going to their county commissioner meetings, their city hall meetings. I'm going to be here for a while. Bullhorn Betty's not done yet. Bullhorn Betty's not done yet. I am now officially a taxpayer. I've been a taxpayer since the first tank of gas I put in my car coming here. And that was days ago. That was last week. So I've been your taxpayer for some time there, Mayor. I may not be able to vote here, but hey, you never know. I may change my residency here just so I can vote in your elections. All I got to do is have a lease and go up to the DMV. That's all I got to do. It might be worth my time. Might be worth my time. I'll lose my homeowner's my benefit of being a homeowner in Manatee County, just to make sure that you guys are taken out of office over this. This is the youngest child I have ever covered. Youngest one. Get on Bullhorn Betty. Lock them up. Oops, I just knocked that off. Lock them up. Take that house, Chatham County. Yeah. No, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. But he violated my constitutional rights when they prevented me, a credentialed press media, from going in there. They denied my constitutional rights. So I have a funny feeling that somehow or another I'm getting paid for my time here. Maybe not. We'll find out. I haven't even talked to the attorney yet, but I don't have to today. I can do it when I get back. But believe me, you'll be hearing from my attorney. And people hate the fact that I sue people, right? They absolutely hate it. It's like, oh, she's threatening to sue again. It's because I sue. You know, you screw with me and you violate my rights, either civilly or criminally. Yeah, you're getting in trouble. Why? Because I know the law. And if you cause me damages, you know, like slander and libel, and try to take money out of my pocket, and try to defame my business, yeah, that's what the court system's for. So if you think that that's not what the court system's for, you're an idiot. And if you don't think I will take your ass to court, you've got another thing coming, Cabbage. Right? You've done enough. Not only that, but you knowingly lied to your people about me. That is called defamation. That is the definition of defamation. And guess what? That caused me damages. And guess what? I am going to seek remedy of those damages. And guess who's going to pay for those damages? You. God bless you guys. Ah, you made it back.
Yeah, of course.
Sally played the video. Yeah, I've already been. Huh? I don't know if it's going to be 11. I'll be out here, but I don't know when Olivia's going to be here. The rest of the reason why I came up tonight, because Olivia and Mom sometimes they just kind of. Because he can handle it.
Yeah.
He can handle it.
And that's what they need. They need this project.
Yeah. We got
Can you believe how much time last night?
oh, I don't know.
I wish I would have changed the app.
So crying. My brother at being mad or whatever.
I'm getting caught.
I mean, we're a lot bigger than 20 baby, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
well, I mean, it don't matter. Still, you know. This is the youngest baby.
And people don't understand it.
And not only that, but I've never, oh my God, I've ever been where law enforcement names or the suspect and with all the pictures of the news, they were not exactly. Because like I said, my kids, they snatch my kids. And my kids' pieces of daughters and everybody kind of has that. And we're willing to, have my back and stay with it because, well, I mean, nobody's perfect, obviously I wouldn't have caught that. You know what? Yeah.
You know, in this state, we can't touch it. And to the bad thing, we could get food to children in the first thing. We could go shop.
We learned that in our PE class. This is if you know you're going to.
Oh, we might put this. Okay, yeah, I'm like, you gotta come over here and say and tell this. You don't have to get on camera if you don't want to, but you gotta. Oh, hey, honey.
All right, now
We're getting. We got our crew. Our crew's coming. Our crew's coming. Say hi. We got more people out here.
more people are coming.
More people are coming.
We're having We've been doing candle lights every night. It's
Good.
been beautiful.
Aww.
Oh my God.
So they've been doing candle nights every night.
Patting it. Oh my God.
So come here for a second. Yeah. So I want her to explain to you, what you just told, what you were telling me about.
If you guys have kids, younger kids, and you go to the store and you don't have money to buy your children that you have to take in the store, whether you might be a single parent or whatever, say you're on a budget and you only have, a little bit of money to get something for supper. If you know you don't have enough money to buy a child something, going to the store and that child starts acting up and starts kind of getting loud, you know how children do, then that can be considered child cruelty because you knew that you didn't have the money to buy that child something when you go into the store.
And with that child cruelty, what's the penalty for child cruelty?
The penalty. So yeah,
If you're convicted,
you go to jail. I think it's 3 to 5 years if you get convicted. I believe that I'm not quite
3 to 5
sure.
years. So child cruelty charge is an arrestable offense.
Yes.
Oh,
definitely.
Okay. So
Yes.
is child neglect charge?
Most definitely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
okay. Yeah. Is murder a crime around here?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Unless it's your baby, apparently.
So they actually have laws around here that they enforce when they want to.
Disposing of a body.
Disposal of a body. That's a crime.
I mean, all you gotta do is.
Many of us who have been on probation. I mean, I've had a DUI in the past, way back when.
Drug bust.
And got arrested on just because I didn't go to the probation officer when I was supposed to.
I said, I was just in handcuffs, right there. Girl.
If Ellie needs more funding, they can go sell soap at this address.
That's their favorite.
I haven't had a court date. I was like, I haven't had a ticket in years. Like, what do you mean I missed a court
I
date?
just noticed the name of your jacket, Tybee Island, Georgia. Was that intentional?
No, it was in the back of the car.
I forgot to get a souvenir from Tybee Island when I tracked down, Leilani and her garbage mother.
Girl, I got this.
So the two people that let's just put this in perspective. The two people that are wholly responsible for this child's death. Two people, Billy Joe and Leilani. Two people that are totally and wholly responsible for this child's death is all the way 45 minutes away, getting drunk and hitting on men at a bar.
Right here.
Yeah, Tybee Island, right there.
Well, it's still right, but that's what I like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm here.
I never even knew who you told me.
Probation officers would have to already know, but you know, and I'd have to say if she moved here, I don't know if she still has probation in North Carolina because when you move,
transfer it.
yeah, when you move to a different state, they transfer it to that state. Just like if you move to a different county, they transfer it to that county.
I was gonna grab that for you before I left for work, and I was like,
They're
no,
not looking for
I'll
that
get by the
baby,
house
huh?
Before I come here. Remember I told you I was gonna bring it?
Yeah.
I got a whole thing out there. But I hadn't even been home yet. Look what I'm in. I want to freeze my. Somebody's leaving.
Guys, we got everybody out there. Start looking because it sounds like it's Billy Joe that's leaving the house.
You're up there.
I got her.
Sounds like Billy Joe's leaving the house.
That's Billy Joe's. The husband. That's Billy Joe's.
I got her.
Oh, Billy Joe's husband just
I got
came
Billy
home.
Joe on camera. Welcome home to the murder house.
Your wife was trying to pick up the bartender.
Where's that baby? Poor nanny. Oh.
How does it make you feel now? Your wife's out there trying to screw another man.
She got his number.
Right? Nobody's looking for that baby. Why did you take all of our toys for Quentin and put them up in your yard? Those aren't for you. That's for a little boy out here on the public easement that you guys conned us in to putting on your property and taking it away from the community. Shame on y'all.
Billy Joe.
Shame on y'all.
Nanny, Quentin misses
That's
you.
not your stuff. That's for baby Q. You guys murdered that baby. You guys had Judy. You murdered that baby. Keep protecting the baby murderers. You have a great place in hell too, lady.
Take that cross off your fence.
You know what she said last night? She told the cops that they're not doing their job.
Yeah, if the cops are doing their job, then have that bitch in jail.
She said last night, didn't she, y'all? She said, tell them to do their job.
This is for Where's
God bless
that them. Yeah, lock her up. Absolutely lock her up. Your wife was out there trying to sleep with another man. And your wife was out there trying to sleep with another man at a bar.
With her murderous daughter.
With her daughter. Congratulations. When you can't get any lower, you get just a little bit lower.
I did not. I forgot about that.
The cop take the weekend off again. Rocket Queen, the answer is yes. That is the correct answer. That's the correct. Does it appear that anyone's inside the residence? Yes, everybody's here. So we just saw Billy Joe's husband. This is a man that, in all appearances, was not in Tybee Island with his wife while she was hitting on other men. And Leilani trying to pick up a man to screw because you know she doesn't have enough problems. Let's try to make another baby to murder.
He brought pizza.
They did. Help yourself. It was for people. Hmm? Yeah, they've got the video. Yeah, good. Oh, well, can you send me the?
Started telling me that. Did you get on his? Okay, if his friend.
What business?
Even
do we know where Billy Joe's husband works? I mean, he comes in with a work truck, but I didn't see it. I'll have to go back and rewind it. If somebody's back there, can you guys rewind and see what the name of the company is?
We want the baby.
I got him leaving that one day. I might have it. I have to go back.
I'm working on that.
And I just want to let everybody know that memorial was never for this family. That memorial was for baby Q. And they conned us into putting it up further on their yard so it was protected. And all they wanted to do was steal the stuff from baby Q. You know, because this is not for him. Or not for them. This is for him. And they did this. They intentionally did this. These people are the worst of the worst. Their family, their friends, everybody that comes and touches this is disgusting. If you know anybody that's associated with anybody in this household, you condemn them. You do what they're. Keep supporting those baby killers. Justice for baby Q. That memorial's for baby Q right there. That's not for you. That's not for you. That was never for you. You guys are the ones that reason why he's dead. That was for him. And you stole it. You stole his memorial from the community. You guys are nothing but thieving pieces of garbage. How does it feel to be tortured? They need to bring that memorial back to the road where it belongs. That's not their memorial. They don't deserve crap. They're the reason why he's dead.
I asked her to come say a prayer. She told me she thought motherfucker. She wasn't scared of us.
Where's that baby? You want to give me that baby to further when he was here?
Yeah, it's funny because you guys, we must be inconveniencing you. Did baby Q inconvenience you? Is that why he's dead? Is that why he's got beat? You guys watched his mother target him and slap him so hard he hit the ground over and over again, and you did nothing? Nothing! Nothing to save that boy! Baby killer!
Partying up tonight!
Yeah, let me catch that on film!
Partying up tonight!
Come sit down, John. You want your pipe clean?
I noticed the friends are clearing out of here. Their party animal friends haven't been showing up. We must have been dampering their drug parties. Go get some beer, Billy Joe. Go have Ruth get you some beer and bring it over to you, babe. Go get yourself a bottle of Patron. Leave the house. Leave the house. Leave the house. We got people everywhere. Go to a store. Run into me in a store.
We're gonna find out from her where
Run into me.
to start raising hell Monday.
Guys, just remember tomorrow, if you guys are in Savannah County, I want you guys here in front of this house. This is baby Q. This is a 20-month-old child that is never coming home again, that was killed by his mother. By his mother.
Tomorrow?
That's tomorrow.
What is it?
Huh?
What's tomorrow?
We're going to be lining up and down this road. We're going to be protesting up and down this road tomorrow. I got Chronicles of Olivia coming into town. Maybe, hopefully, JLR. We'll see.
Thank you.
Sorry about that, guys. So I had people talking here and I forgot to turn that off. What I was saying, what you guys missed, and I was telling Billy Joe that she's been talking a lot of stuff about me online when I'm right here. To come put her hands on me. I told Leilani, come put your hands on me like you did baby Q. I'm right here. I'm right here. Come show me what she did to that child. Double dog dare you.
I've been seeing them pop up.
Double dog dare you. I'm right here, Billy Joe. You've been saying how you're going to do this and you're going to do that. Well, we've had a couple encounters. I tracked you all the way to Tybee Island. Made you run like a cockroach, right? And I can't wait until law enforcement puts their foot on your head and goes. Law enforcement around here sucks. Not the street cops. Let's be honest.
Protecting them.
This is not the street cops. This is top brass. This is your police chief. This is your mayor. That's what's making sure that this woman here stays out of jail. Yes, Grady Judd. Yes, yes, yes. Grady Judd. That's what we need. Every state needs a Grady Judd. Every state needs a Grady Judd.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, I guess the grandpa came back.
They stole the memorial. They did. That's exactly what that family did. They stole the memorial. And you know what they say? They basically say that we got cameras on it, so you can't move it back to the road. And if you step on our property, we're going to try. You know what? I'll go over there and move the whole flipping memorial back to where it belongs. If they want to ticket me or arrest me, so be it. But I'm telling you, I'm going to tell the family one last time, you need to move this. This does not belong to you. This belongs to the community. We put the money out here. This is our stuff, not your stuff. This belongs, part of that right there belongs to me and Dolly.
That's how it got started.
So no, you're not stealing my shit. Bye, God bless you.
Justice for Quentin.
No justice, no
So
peace.
you know
No
what?
justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
So what I think we were going to do is tomorrow when we have more people here, we're going to go up there and we're going to take our property back and we're going to put it right back here where it belongs. This is our stuff, not theirs. We actually helped them move it up there because they lied to our face, which is like why would we have believed them to begin with, right? Why would we believe them to get? This does not belong to them. This does not belong to Billy Joe. This does not belong to the piece of shit Leilani that killed her son. This belongs to the community and the community at large that spent their money to put that memorial there. Shame on them. Just when you can't, don't think a family can get any lower. Like they took everything from this little boy and then they still keep taking. And they still keep taking. And they still keep taking. Garbage. Just garbage. Keep up the good work and get yourself a copy. Oh, thank you. Thank you, love. Thanks for being there. I will never be able to wrap my head around this. Keep up the good work and God's work. Keep up the good and God's work. Thank you. Thank you. Moonlight Magic did a super chat. Sorry, I'm sure there's a lot more. I'm so sorry, guys. I know I probably need to be spending more time reading these, but it's kind of hard because it's getting dark and I'm just on the phone.
No justice, no peace.
So it's starting to get dark here, you know, and we're starting to get more and more people, more and more activity out here. I hear that every night they've been doing a candlelight vigil out here. Sounds like, huh? Oh, Jimmy's not here. No, Dolly Vision's not here. You got more. I'm Blue Betty.
Hey, how you doing,
I'm
Tanya?
doing good. Nice to meet you, Tanya.
Remember I stopped out here the other day
Yeah.
in my equinox?
Yeah.
I made my friend drive me by here, man. I said, let's see if they out there. I gotta see what's going on.
Yeah, we're out
He
here.
said we didn't bring our bullhorns. I said, they along us one.
Yeah. We haven't even needed them. We're so loud out here.
Has
We don't
anything
need them.
happened? They got kicked out of the beach.
We helped.
Oh,
And
really?
we were out there screaming at them, and we got the report. We didn't know at the time, but then we get the report that she said to the I'm leaving and I'm not coming back. Well,
Are they
good.
in there now?
Oh yeah,
I don't
they're
think
there.
they'd be
Screaming at
accepted
them every
back.
time they come out.
I don't
Ain't
think they would
seen
be
'em yet?
accepted
Oh,
back.
we've seen them. We've seen them. Yeah, I don't know if we've seen Leilani, but definitely Billy Joe. Leilani's a coward. You know, Leilani can only beat up kids. You know, she's one of those people. She's a coward. She's a cockroach. She's a cockroach that needs to be exterminated. There's no place for those kinds in this country. Our children are under attack here, and they're under attack by their own parents. And let's be honest about that. And what's contributing to this? This is a contribution from people funneling drugs into this country. Our drug epidemic right now is ridiculous. And every case that we come to where a parent is injuring a child, It's related to drugs
Yeah.
and related to alcohol.
Amen.
Okay, which contribute to the abuse.
That's right.
So in order for this to be done, we need to clean these streets up and get these drugs out of our community. Because this child and the two other children were all cocaine dependent when they were born.
Oh,
And the
dear
hospital
God.
handed those babies back to the mama. Like, what is going on in this county? Please make me understand. Make me
Nice to
understand.
hear y'all, girl. I love y'all. You and Jimmy is rocking.
We got fans out here, baby. We got fans out
Tanya
here.
Wise in the house.
There you go.
That put me on. My sister called me. She said, Jimmy Jam's out. Is it Jam?
Yeah.
And I
No,
said,
it's Dolly Vision.
I said, who the hell's that?
Jimmy
I'm
Jam,
56. I'm old, right? She said, he's a damn worldwide YouTuber. You don't know him? Are you giving me a purse?
So
This is the tape and the.
Y'all doing good.
Angie and Randall love you. Quentin, Betty, give them hell. You know I'm giving them hell. I have packed a lunch. Okay, guys, I have packed the lunch. So we're here for the long haul.
Yeah,
We're going to be giving Chatham County a run for the money. We're going to hold their feet to the fire. We're going to keep them accountable here in this county. We're going to make them answer why they have not locked this woman up yet. And we're going to try to do it as diplomatically as possible. We're going to do it all above the law, all above board. There's nothing that any law enforcement will be able to do here. I've taken time. Yeah, everybody needs to be coming out. Tomorrow we will be here. I will be here first thing in the morning. I'm running live literally all day long right from here. And we're going to still be demanding law enforcement to come and arrest her ass. But in the alternative,
She's with Jimmy.
if you know, Billy Joe or Leilani want to come out here and tell me about myself, please come on, because I'm really looking for a reason to make sure that you guys go to jail. So the minute you step into my personal area, the minute you put your hands on me, I'm going to be the one that makes sure that those silver cuffs go around your wrist and go around your wrist tightly.
I can't imagine as the mother if she's innocent. Why isn't she out here defending?
Because she's not innocent.
Exactly.
But why is grandma still hanging out with the woman that just killed her grandbaby? This girl, her daughter is going to put her in jail. Yeah.
Probably
No
when they moved the thing back, did they move that memorial back?
They moved it back even further because they like stealing from baby Q. So this family has stolen his life and now has stolen his memorial.
We want Leilani!
Leilani, your days are numbered.
You can run, but you can't.
Your days are numbered, baby. And let me tell you how it's going to go in jail for you. Whose car is that in the road?
We're gonna have to. The police will come out.
Really? I mean, really?
They said we could block the roadway last night. They said we could block the roadway last night.
Yeah, I just told her, I said, that's your car, you're gonna move it. That guy right here with the hat.
You are going to be the most miserable you have ever been.
Just like that baby felt. We about to make you feel just as shitty.
Done their fucking job.
Or the grandma.
Yeah.
Love y'all. I'll be back tomorrow.
Y'all be safe.
I mean, when you
Your
don't
days
have
are numbered, girl. Your days are numbered. And you know what? Those girls in that jail are going to be nice to you. They're not going to be nice to you. They're going to put their hands all over you. They're going to make you feel like you made baby Quentin. And I can't wait until justice is served in that manner. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. That's what you deserve. All of you. You fucking baby killers.
Jail justice.
I know. I don't like using profanity either, but I do it myself. It's hard when your emotions are involved. I get it.
This house is a crime scene.
No trick-or-treating here at 5:30.
I will be driving 4 hours and 51 minutes to be there in the morning, but I have to drive back home that night. I don't have the funds for a room. Well, depending on how tomorrow goes, if we can, who's at Wine and True Crime, depending on how tomorrow goes, if we get enough money, I will pay for your room to stay here for the night. So we will see how that goes. For instant money, the best way you can donate is through Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. I appreciate all the super chats and super stickers. Those are amazing, and they really do help us be able to keep coming out. And this is not cheap, folks. I mean, you got to think, I'm spending $90 a night at a hotel, right? And when I get an Airbnb, it's more in line with $150 a night. So, you know, this stuff, for me to be out here is not cheap. But again, I've got this trip covered right now. But if people need to come and we need to get hotel rooms, you know, obviously we'll have to split them. We'll get queen beds and stuff like that. But, you know, maybe we can figure it out for those that need to come into town and do not have the funds for a room. We'll make sure we make some accommodations available to you. Again, you know, as that stuff becomes available to us again, we'll see how tomorrow goes. But please come out here, and if we can get you a room when you're out here so you don't have to drive back, I'm happy to do that for you. This is a group effort, and what I have is yours. What you have, you know, is yours. But whatever I can do to help make this event better, then that's what I'll do. Many people, you know, want to come out here, and if something like a room and board is an issue, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So come on out. Equa search for that baby Quentin. Yeah, nobody's going to be able to search because they're in a landfill. They are very confident that this child is in a landfill. They're very confident that this child had tons of garbage stacked on top of its head. And they're very confident that they have to go through every bit of that tons of garbage on top of that baby's head to find that baby. This is, you know, a lot of people are talking about the statistics of landfills. I have been involved, not involved, but watched, rather. I've watched other landfill things like this. That's how I knew about the logistics that they have at these landfills. That's why I knew that, because I've seen these types of landfill searches in the past. And what I've learned from the searches in the past is that, you know, these have been successful. These are successful. They've found many bodies in a landfill. You know, a lot more than what people would like you to believe. Is it an uphill battle? Yes. But if you have the right pile of trash, you will find what you seek. And that's the great thing. Many people don't know about the wonderful logistics of the landfills, but they have some of the most logistical technology that is known to man, to be honest with you. I never knew that they had these high-tech systems on where they place their garbage in the dump, but they do. So they do have the right pile. I'm confident that they have the right pile, but it's still tons and tons of garbage in that one pile. You're talking about a pile that's probably 25 feet high that they've got to go through. And probably the base of it's probably close to that as well. Oh, Rebecca, thank you, love. Thank you, Rebecca. So, what was that? Crimes, true crime. The one I was just talking to. We do have your room money. We have your room money. Your room money just came in. So if you want to come down and don't feel like coming back, we will make sure that you have the appropriate accommodations to stay the night.
It has some answers.
We know as much as you. We don't know what's going on. We're trying.
They have evidence.
There's not one peep out of them but negativity and anger towards us.
You need to bring lights. You need to have lights. Bring lights. Well, you know what? Dolly Vision is still at home. So maybe we can request Dolly Vision, bring some lights with him, pack it up in that empty suitcase he likes to bring. And, you know, so we have some lights. I've got a little light in the car, but I didn't charge it up. It's that whole box thing that I told you that we've been using a lot. I'm actually running this off the extension cord from the converter in the car. So the car's cranked right now. It's keeping Karen warm. I can see her. She's hugging the exhaust. Oh, thank you, Colton. Thank you, Colton. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. God bless you guys. God bless you guys. As you guys can see, it's all about Baby Q, whatever we can do to make this event tomorrow possible. Now, Olivia's probably not going to be here until closer in the afternoon, but we're going to be outside of this house all day, starting in the morning. I don't know what time in the morning. It might be 7 o'clock in the morning. It might be 9 o'clock in the morning. It just depends on whenever Bullhorn Betty gets up and packed up, because I'm out of room and I've got to leave that room and go to another room because I have to hop around here. And and I'm not even near here, right? And it's funny because the trolls will still try to track me down. And the great thing is none of these reservations are in my name. So I hope if they're trying to track me down that they know my family. That's all I got to say, because they ain't finding this woman. And if they do, I'm leaving. I hate them. Help toward hotel for Betty. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jolie. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So, yeah, the 5 hour drive you have to do. I still can't remember. You were just up here. I put you up here. Hold on. Let me find you. Hold on a second. These people are making me so proud. Okay, I can't remember, but it was something crimes. I know who you are, but if you come out here, we'll make sure that you have a room. So just come on out. I don't want you driving 5 hours and staying late and then having to drive another 5 hours. I personally know how that is, and it sucks. It really sucks because that's what I did, you know, myself. And happy to help any way I can. Please, let's use his name. Oh, thank you, Susan. Thank you. Can you call the police and tell them they moved the memorial? No, I'm not calling the police and doing that. I own the stuff, some of that stuff on there, and if I want to go up and get my stuff and bring it down to this road, by God, that is exactly what I'm going to do. I never gave that stuff to them. That's stuff I own that I purchased and have receipts for. So they can call the law on me all they want. They can even give me a trespassing warning. They can give me a flipping ticket. I don't give a rat's ass. But I can guarantee one thing, they're not going to arrest me for moving my stuff. And if they arrest me while letting a baby killer live inside that home, they've got to trust me. They've seen Bullhorn Betty. I've been calm. Like, what is this? I'm calm, right? You guys have seen me in action. This is nothing. This is nothing. So I'm not too concerned with that. And as many of my haters try to say that I've been arrested 42 times, clearly going to jail one more time ain't gonna kill me, right? Ha ha ha. Clip that. You're right. But I haven't been to jail 42 times. You know, these stupid people can't even read a court record, right? That had civil suits and tickets. And yes, I've had a lot of traffic tickets too, but they don't talk about those.
Hey, love.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
My name's Wanda Boatwright.
Nice
I work downtown Savannah. I work in City Market.
Okay.
I've been looking for this baby ever since 2 days he's been missing. Open water. There's a canal that goes actually from right here to the back coast of Buffalo. I've been looking for him ever since Friday after he went missing. Whenever I'm at work, my husband, my 14-year-old son that's legally blind, and my 4-year-old baby has been out there when I'm not there. I just need to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is there a possibility that she could have disguised and dropped something with his scent in this dumpster? Her husband or boyfriend, whoever he is, could have left and done something with him. Do I need to stop looking in these open waters?
I would never stop looking anywhere. He hasn't been found, but I can tell you this, that based upon the information that I've got, they are very confident.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to be in your
No, you're more than welcome.
I'm not here to be.
This is for baby. This ain't my stuff.
I don't need no fame. I don't need none of that. This is my money, my time.
Yeah.
I've been spending
So I'm thinking never stop searching because you just never know. But it seems to me, in all fairness, that law enforcement knows he's there.
Why is she not in jail?
That's why we're telling people like you that votes count. And if when your mayor and your police chief come up on that ballot, if it's this year, if it's like November, I would find somebody else. I
followed you ever since Gabby.
Yeah.
You're there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Aw, thank you, love.
No, you just don't know what you're doing. Me being out there in that water, that's nothing.
Yeah. So God bless you for going out there and working, especially seeing how
I'm a server.
I know, but these assholes here have lifted a finger to look for their child. And here you are out in the fucking water looking for him.
She needs to get her ass out there in that landfill and start looking for this
That's
baby.
what I said. Don't worry. A friggin' garbage truck came by here the other day, and I said, Leilani, you're missing your ride.
I'll take you. Is she there?
Oh, they're all in there.
Are
Billy
they?
Joe, Billy Joe's husband, Leilani. They're a happy little family without babies because they like to murder their kids and beat them. Help toward hotel. Thank you, Jolie. BHB. I would like to join as well. I'm traveling from St. Petersburg and could bring people, 5 people with me. Please tell Wine and Crime I'll share a room. Perfect. Then I will book. I'm happy to book 2 rooms. That's 4 beds. You know, at a hotel. I won't tell you guys where it's at until you guys get here. But I'll if everybody's okay, I'll go ahead and order 2 more rooms. That's 4 beds. You know, 2-person 2 beds if you guys don't mind or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and if not, if you just, you know, that's what I can do right now. And come tomorrow if we need more rooms, we'll see how that all works. But come in, we'll figure it out. There's a whole team behind this initiative. I can tell you that. There's a lot of people that want answers. There are a lot of people that want justice for this baby, and it's just sad because the people that are seeking justice aren't the family. The family's not seeking justice for this baby. They don't care. They're out partying and living it up like they have no care in the world. Meanwhile, there's hundreds of people out here looking for a 20-month-old baby while they're at a bar boozing up and hitting on men. It's sick. And if anybody has a problem with what I'm doing, why don't they have a problem with that? Why is it me that they have a problem with? But it's not a baby killer or the fact that she's acting like Casey Anthony. And even our haters hate Casey Anthony. Even our haters hate baby killers. But for whatever reason, they hate, their hatred towards me is so much that they can't, they're so blinded by their hate and their vitriol and their vindictiveness that they can't realize that this woman killed her baby and dumped it away like garbage. You know, this world would be a little better if it happened to people like Cabbage and not a little 20-month-old baby. Because I wouldn't be looking for you, Stinky Cabbage. I wouldn't be looking for you at all. Wherever you go, wherever you went, I wouldn't look for you. I don't care. Don't call me. Tell your husband not to call me. If he does call me, I'll tell him where to go. Call BK.
Like to know what happened to the eviction. Why she evicted her.
I'm 4 hours away, 19 minutes away. I have something to do first thing. Okay, yeah, come up. Now, guys, I'm just letting you know. I can buy a few rooms. I'm limited on funds. Okay, this project is a little much, but we'll see what we can do tomorrow. But I definitely will get 2 rooms. That's 4 beds. I'll definitely do that. So it's a first come, first serve basis. Oh. Should I be wearing the Georgia hat? Actually, you know what? You got a Tybee hat?
I have a Savannah.
Oh, no, I'll do Georgia.
The only tabby I
Are you
have
giving
is
this to me or are you telling me to wear it?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
brand new. Let me make sure
I got a hat. I got a Georgia hat. I'm gonna represent Georgia
yeah,
while
I just got it.
I'm gonna represent Georgia while I'm out here.
That's your
There you go.
Now, Georgia, listen up. There's a new sheriff in town. Her name's Bullhorn Betty, and we're saying come over here and arrest this woman. Come over here and arrest this woman for child abuse, child endangerment, child neglect. What was the other one? The one that they were just talking about, where the
the one that was in
child. I don't know. She told us something 5 to 7 years. That was a different charge too. So we got 4 charges, and every time she hit those children, that should be another charge, right? Every time they have an affidavit for a strike on that child, that should be another charge. So we could really stack these charges. Police chief, what is his name? Hatter? What is his name? I don't even know because I don't even pay attention to him because he's I mean, this is garbage. Well, we definitely got support out here, guys. Like, we got locals that are supporting us, and then we bring our crew in here. Oh, thank you, Jolie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are great. So we've got guys, and I'm telling you, we've got support for this room. People want you here. Like I said, tomorrow morning, I'll go ahead and book the 2 rooms. We'll have 4 beds. I promised it to the true crime lady. You come here, let me know that you're the one I spoke to, and then we'll figure out the rest of the beds. Now, if you still want to go home, that's fine. It opens up a bed to another person and likewise to other people. But at least that gives somebody that can't make it home, or it's going to be too difficult to come here and go home. You guys will have a room available to you. I need to be the new mayor. Bullhorn Betty for mayor, Chatham County, folks. Bullhorn Betty. I can guarantee I'm a law and order person. This nonsense here would not be happening because I would be talking to my police chief. Now, mind you, we had a mayor on Dolly Vision this morning, a mayor that told us how this is disgusting to them. And even though that the police chief can't disclose or talk about, the ongoing investigation and things of that nature, they do get information. They do get, updates from the police, the chief of police. And so the mayor's being updated on this nonsense. The mayor's nodding his head saying, oh, gay, attaboy. We got a baby murderer on our streets in Chatham County, but that's okay. You just keep going. Oh, by the way, take the weekend off. You earned it. Right? What? Thank you, Barbara Smith. Thank you. What? Take the weekend off again? We haven't figured this out yet. We don't know how to do this yet, Chief. And then he's going to say, oh, well, it's easier said than done. No, it's not. I've seen it happen. I've seen it done before. I've worked with many. I shouldn't say work because people get upset. I have helped, right? I provided other law enforcement agencies information that have helped in cases. So this idea that I don't know anything about this whole law enforcement thing, that I don't know how this works, that some peon on YouTube couldn't possibly know anything, right? Police chief, I know a lot more than you think I do. And I know a lot about the law. That's one of the things I do know about. And this idea that you cannot arrest this woman right now is horseshit and hogwash. We're not asking you to make an arrest on this child's disappearance or his murder or how he got out into the landfill. What we are asking and demanding from you right now is that you come here and arrest her for the past crimes she has committed upon those children, all of those damn children, and throw her ass in jail where she belongs. Let those girls in jail get their hands on this lady. She will be singing a different tune. You want a confession? Come pick her ass up and take her to jail. That's how you do it. You don't leave her out here to hurt another child, to hurt another person, to hurt herself, to flee. That's not how justice is served. This is Georgia. This is Georgia law. I absolutely had respect for Georgia law until I came to Chatham County. I always said attaboy to Georgia. I am wholly disheartened by the acts of this police chief. I am totally and wholly disheartened by the acts of this mayor. These people need to be removed from office. You need a new sheriff for this town. One that does not allow baby killers to run amok on their damn streets. Leilani! Bullhorn Betty says hi! Dolly Vision says hey, babe! Did you miss us?
Well, you know what happened to the evicted? I thought she was getting evicted.
Oh, she's not getting evicted now. She killed the baby. Like, mom likes her now.
Yep. There was a picture that they had on. I caught, massive bump on his head.
Ugh.
Right on the forehead.
Oh, yeah. It's probably where she hit him in the face. And he
big.
Yeah.
Look at that egg. Size of an egg.
So we're still out here. It's almost 8 o'clock at night. We're going to be wrapping it up here shortly. I just want to tell you guys all, thank you. God bless each and every one of you that support us, that have supported this mission. Again, this is a 20-month-old child that disappeared on October 5th. What is shocking to me is we didn't come into town. I didn't personally get here until October 11th, which was 6 days after this child disappeared. Dolly Vision pulled into town on October 12th. Again, there was no missing person flyers. When we first got here, this was still a missing person child and not one flyer in this entire town. The only flyers that came into this town were the missing child flyers that I personally brought, and I only brought 20. So we've got people in the community, guys, and it looks like some people are going to be rolling into town tomorrow. So we'll meet back here. I will probably be here set up maybe before 9, but just for all intents and purposes, we will be here 9 a.m. I will be setting up, and we will go live right from here, and I will stay live until it gets this time tomorrow. We're not going anywhere. Since law enforcement refuses to watch this woman, I will. The community will. We will protect ourselves in the absence of law enforcement, because law enforcement is not doing anything for this community. What they are doing is they're harassing people at 11 o'clock at night for driving around while they let a baby killer run amok on their streets here in Chatham County. That is disgusting to me. Absolutely disgusting. But police chief, by all means, I ain't trying to make your job any more difficult, because we know you can't walk and chew gum. But I'll be here. If you feel I violated any rights while I've been in your county, by all means, please come talk to me. I'm happy to have that conversation. And Mayor, you too. I'm happy to have the conversation with you too. I don't think you will like how the conversation is going to go, but I'm happy to have it all the same. With that, guys, I just want to thank you again for being a part of this. We are fighting for a 20-month-old baby. Let's not lose focus on our agenda. Let's not lose focus on why we are all here. And we are going to keep fighting for this little baby until justice is served. And justice will not be served until Leilani and Billy Joe are in handcuffs and drug out of this home and taken to jail where they belong. Because if it wasn't for Billy Joe, this child would be alive. If she did not lie to the courts, this child would be alive. If she took her responsibility as the guardian of this child would be alive. If she chose to follow the court order and not allow this child to be in the custody of its mother, this child would be alive. Everything stops and ends with Billy Joe. She definitely needs to be in jail. She absolutely, without a doubt, needs to be in jail. And that is exactly what we are fighting for today. And we will continue to fight until that happens. What we got here? BHB. This is not much, but this will help for the hotel. Thank you, guys. Thank you all that are contributing for the hotels. Say his name. Quentin Simon.
Quentin Simon!
Say his name. Quentin Simon. He was a 20-month-old baby. He was beautiful. He was perfect.
I would shoot down if it was for you.
They don't care. They're disposable. Your whole family's disposable, and they show it each and every day. Shame on you. I will shame you out of this community. I will make sure you have nothing left of your life by the time I'm done.
You're a baby killer.
There you go. Say his name. You damn right. So everybody, let us, for the last 30 seconds of this, I mean, there is a reason why we're here. It is for a 20-month-old baby that is most likely not going to make it home. He's most likely a bag of bones in the landfill. And as hard as that pill is to swallow, it's still a 20-month-old baby. So before I close out, I'm just going to take a 30-second moment of silence. I hope everybody takes their moment of silence and just says a prayer or whatever they would like to speak to the world, and just silently say that to them as we take the moment for baby Quentin. Moment of silence, folks. Moment of silence, 30 seconds. And folks, tonight I also want you to say a prayer for the brave law enforcement members that are stuck with the horrific job of trying to unbury this baby. While I don't agree with the taking the weekends off and things of that nature, there are people out there that truly do care. Without our law enforcement, this would be a worse, a crap show, right? So we have to say our prayers because at the end of the day, they're the only ones that are capable of bringing justice to baby Q, and we need to support them and show them our love. The idea that we need to be cussing at them and things like that, these street cops did nothing wrong. They didn't put this baby in the landfill. And I just really believe that it's top brass. That's who I blame for this. That's who I blame. That's who I will continue to blame. I don't want to blame the beautiful men of blue out here working every day, putting their life on the line for Chatham County, whether we agree with how they do it or not. They're still out there digging through garbage for this baby. And we have to keep them in mind and pray for them and pray for their families, because their families are the ones that suffer, right? Their families are the ones that go without them while they're out there in that stinky landfill trying to unearth another parent's baby. So this has got to be hard on them too, and we just want to show love where love's due. So for all the law enforcement men and women of Chatham County, I just want to tell you, Bullhorn Betty and family does love you. We respect you, and we want you to continue to do the work, continue to do the hard work. And I'm sorry you have such a crap chief of police. I will try to help you with that. I want to make sure that you have all the tools at your disposal so you're able to be better policemen in your community, better advocates for the voiceless. And, it's all about inspiring not only the people in our audience, but also inspiring law enforcement to always do better and always think of their victim and the victim's family in many cases. This one, the only thing that you guys need to be worrying about this victim's family is how to put her ass in jail. So with that, good day. God bless. Guys, don't forget to be fearless. If you see something, say something, because an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And this is the pound of cure that we're having to deal with right now. And it's wholly, wholly unfair. Yes.
I just want to say that I've been out here with Betty. I think it's the 6th day now. And so you know that Betty's not lying. I witnessed her put this memorial going. If it wasn't for Betty and Dolly, this memorial wouldn't be where it is. We've done prayer circles. We've held hands in the prayer circles with the baby. We've prayed even for the family. I witnessed her shed tears. We shed tears together. You cannot walk up to that memorial and not cry. So please support her, as much as you can. If you can't support money-wise, share. And just and get this story going.
We need this to go worldwide, folks, because what's going on in this county, the only way we're going to stop it is to get the pressure. We have to have the pressure on law enforcement. We have to have the pressure on the politicians in this county to do better and to force this, because what's going on here should never go on anywhere in this country. When you kill a child, your ass better be in jail. And anybody that thinks otherwise, you are sick. You're part of the problem, not part of the solution. And you will see me in your town coming soon if this kind of garbage happens in your town. Period. Come hell or high water, we will raise money. We will be out there. We will do this. This is what my name and my reputation is built on, helping victims, whether people think it's help or not. You know what? I have these people running like cockroaches. We got some evidence out of them. The whole Tybee incident, that wasn't unplanned. So with that being said, guys, just keep fighting with me. We're working on it. This lady is going to jail, and we are going to see it ourselves. We just have to sit tight. We have to apply the pressure where the pressure is needed, and we keep going. We forge ahead. We do not let this stuff take us back. We do not let the haters distract us. We forge ahead. We have our eye on the prize, and we are going to get this done. God bless.